I do not believe my camera guy that we are live right now. So what's up, Dubai? This is dxbfirst.com. Inspire, engage, impact. Yes. Inspire, engage, impact. This is my podcast. My name is Kaiser Bulile again. As I said earlier, I am trying to be everybody's guy in Dubai. But for today, I am running this podcast with this beautiful young lady. Thank you for coming to my podcast. She goes by the name of Mon Belle. Please tell the people that don't know you yet, and especially for the benefit of our listeners.
Cool.
Full name, where are you from, and what do you do here in Dubai? And that will be your camera.
Hi guys. Hi Mom. Cool. So my name is Monique Belle, aka Mon Belle. I hate that aka. It sounds like a douchey thing. Sorry. Monique Belle is christened by my mother. I am the CEO and head mischief maker of Those Guys events. Been in Dubai for just over 10 years now. And we are your go-to guys, girl, for all things nightlife and entertainment and events and just all the coolness. Come and see us, basically, in a nutshell.
Sounds amazing. Sounds amazing. So, Mon Belle.
Yeah.
But is there? Can you break it down for me again for our listeners? What is your actual name again?
So my actual name is Monique.
Monique.
Monique Belle. It's very French. It's very pretty.
Yes.
When I was younger, I hated my name. Sorry, Mom. But it was super girly. But actually, I love my name. It's great. So,
Yeah.
and then Mon Belle just because everybody calls me Mon anyway.
So that's how we find you in the social.
Mon Belle. Yes.
Mon Belle. Sounds dope.
Yeah.
So you are from the UK?
Yeah. Yeah.
Specifically?
Yeah.
A Londoner?
No, so specifically Northern girl, actually. I've lost the accent. I was born in Bradford.
Yeah.
And then I moved down to London when we were little, and then back up to Bradford, and back to London, and then the Cotswolds, so Cheltenham, Evesham, and then went to the Caribbean for a little bit, as I was saying to you, and then back to Cheltenham, and Bournemouth for uni, and back to Cheltenham, and then the lovely place that is Dubai.
Okay, so what brought you to Dubai?
I'd love to be honest, but I don't know how honest I can be on your podcast.
No. Honestly, be super honest, because it's the sole purpose of this for our listeners and our viewers learn from us and learn from our mistakes or true experiences. Depends how much you're willing to share. I put it all out on the table. Right. I don't care.
My little heart brought me to Dubai.
Yeah.
So I had a little thing. Came out to Dubai. Unfortunately, it didn't work out. I'll say fortunately it didn't work out. With all due respect, because now I'm here in this incredible place. Yeah. That is now my home and has been for over 10 years now. I've met some amazing people. I have a company. Like, we're doing some incredible things. Yeah. So I'm super grateful for just being able to come here. Definitely.
Very good. No, me too. I kind of fell into Dubai by accident. Yeah. I was planning to come to Dubai a couple of years later than what it happened. Okay. And for me, I've never left. Yeah. And I'm not going to leave.
Yeah, absolutely. Where would you go after this? Exactly.
Everything is here.
Where would you go after this?
Khalas. So let's talk about your trade. You are an event person.
Yes.
Let's define that a little bit more. Okay. And then we're going to go to your business. Then we're going to go back. And I'm going to keep digging. I'm going to get all the juicy parts out.
Listen, I'm about to spill it all. Okay, cool. So basically, Those Guys events, we focus primarily on nightlife.
Yes.
So you might know us for doing events such as our Stand Up Dubai. We also do Afrocentric, which is our Afro House and Afro Beats night. Yeah. We've also got another brand called 46, which is our urban brand. We play with a lot of really cool DJs, Megatronic, Power Bar, who else have we had? And then Toomey, Don't Touch My Hair, Lutic, so many that I'm forgetting. We also do movie night as well, called Another Movie Night. They're the primary event brands that we have. But we also work with venues and hotels to help them in terms of promoting existing nights that they already have. And we've been really fortunate to be able to work with so many cool hotels and venues around Dubai. So Atlantis Hotel, Nassimi Beach. We've worked with the Movenpick Group with a few of the different hotels around Dubai. We've worked with, we currently work with Pure Sky Lounge, Hilton Hotel. Wow, who else do we work with? Oh, so many venues, I forget now. The old 360 that used to be when I was working at another company, we did events there. I did events there with them. Carlton downtown, Shangri-La,
Okay, the list is credibility is just like, sorry, we'll put it in Wikipedia and let the clients figure it out if you want to take us to do business or not. So you're saying you're an event person and your company does events.
Yep.
So, okay, what's the difference between a promoter or an event person as you guys organize events?
Yeah.
Because for me, promoter, event person is the same thing. It's for me, it's what you're telling me those guys are. I'm just gonna put it out there. It's a glorified version of a promoter. Listen, I know the definition. I know the difference. But I just wanted to put it out there.
For sure. No, listen. Well, when I first started, definitely 100% promoter. Like I said, back in the UK. I worked with a brand called Twice as Nice. Me and a friend, it's actually a DJ friend, we did a couple of events with them. Definitely, promoting the night. I remember standing outside club nights at like 4 a.m, like shivering my ass off, like handing out flyers and trying to not get like stopped by the police because I was like pasting posters on underneath bridges and on walls and stuff, So to me, I feel like that's where I started, collecting glasses in nightclubs just so I could see what was going on and like working my way through that. So I feel like to me, like that's more the promotion side. We're still promoters. We still promote, But when it comes to, I think event management, I think being able to, when you create your own brands and it's, you're pushing out not just to the current area you're at. So, we've been able to take events like out to, LA, Amsterdam, London, be part of other events, like in Nairobi when we went out there. So it was, so I feel like that's more event management, I guess.
Yes.
More so than just the promoting side. Not dissing any promoter. Listen, absolutely. Grassroots, 100% of a promoter. Absolutely. But I feel like we do just more than what we've done before in order for a brand to grow, which is what we're doing now.
Okay. It's just for me, correct me if I'm wrong. So promoter, because when I came in 2015, it was very hard for me to get my first gig under my company. So I did the promoter thing. I took a night, Friday night in a club, and I was like, I need something under my company name. And they gave me that night, and I hired the DJ, come up with the logo, with the brand, and built it from and started talking to people, come to my night, So I built it. That made me be a promoter. And actually as soon as I had the event moving, 4 weeks later I got my second contract and I dropped the promotion because I knew it's too much work for the money that you get and the journey I was planning to take. So I understand that. So I think where you are right now in the space that you are in, you are more of a an event company, correct? You come up with the brand, whatever it is, Friday night, Afro House, and then you can move that product anywhere you go. So you build a website, Instagram, Facebook, then you do the Facebook ads, you do YouTube ads, you do LinkedIn ads, you do all of that, or you still go down the route, the old route where you have groups in WhatsApp and you message people to shift people. Which route you take? Would you do all of them?
So I'll be honest, I don't really do the WhatsApp thing. I actually kind of hate my phone. I hate people. Badria, who I work with on the event production side, like he knows how much I hate talking to anyone on my phone. I will give them her number, contact Badria, and then she'll let me know what the situation is. So I don't actually do the WhatsApp side. I'm definitely using Instagram a lot more. I didn't used to use it as much. But my girlfriend says she's all over Instagram, so I'm like, let me just see what she's. Oh, that's how you do it. Okay, cool. Facebook I use, but I feel like Facebook isn't as it's not as good as it used to be. There's so much noise on there and ads, and it's a lot. So I feel like I do get a lot better results on the Instagram. We've also recently just upgraded our website as well and just redesigned that. So we're going to be working on a bit of a more in-depth plan to kind of push that and just use that as a platform for our videos, and hosting our events on there, and gallery and all that kind of stuff. But yeah, we use Facebook for the ads and stuff.
I got you. So it sounds to me like you shifted from the promoter to an event company, which does nightlife events.
Yeah, so we do nightlife, but also on the event side, we work with brands and partners as well. So we do brand activation in conjunction with the events that we do. So I feel like that's kind of what moves us to the other side of not just promoting, looking to take to a bigger level. Also recently, we've gone into the realm of concept. So going into venues or hotels that have empty spaces, dead spaces, and presenting complete concepts to them for new venues. Including, the actual layout and the plan, the decor, as well as entertainment alongside. So that's something also that we're branching into now, which to date has been quite good. I actually do that with a friend of mine called Billy Brown, House of Monte Cristo. So that's something that we've started to do together.
But I think because the market in Dubai has been shifting very rapidly over the last couple of years, and with the oversaturated amount of restaurants and hotels, they're getting ready for Expo 2020 and all that good stuff, which is a lot of business going to happen for us, inshallah, from September all the way to 2021, 18 months of solid business. So I've been ready, we've been getting ready, and I hope you are getting ready for the Expo. We will make some money, and we will hopefully go can I get my Bentley Continental? I still have the ornament top of my no listen, but listen, I'm not buying that car. It's just a thought process. You have to set a goal. You have to, you just have to, I will never buy a Bentley Continental, but I kind of put it in my bucket list. I'm gonna, it will happen within the next 18 months, inshallah. But that means the demand for promoters and events, projects and company like yourself and those guys event within that space has become very high, because F&B directors, restaurant owners, bar owners, of course everybody's gonna say yes. You know why? Because they don't have to spend anything. Depends what approach you take. If you go on the commission basis, they will give you 15%, 20%, 25% if you squeeze, and if you're really, really good, come on, we know. They give you the 30, and then if you are really good, like Candy Pants, they give you the 35. Does that make sense? We know. I know the game. This is my space, but I choose my fight carefully. That means it's scary because they will say yes.
I feel like with the venues, sure, you
we have to be careful. You have to be careful.
In terms of what?
In terms of, because they will say yes, that means you have to promote the event, make the thing you're on. So you go to a dead space. All of them, they will say yes. I'll give you Monday night, I'll give you Tuesday night, I'll give you Thursday night, but above so and so and so. Do you understand what I'm saying? And they use us, and I've seen it in the past, and that was one of the main reasons why I ran away from the promotion, because they used me to build a night. Then they say
unfortunately, that is a trait that does happen here. Everyone, I say everyone, when it comes to business, some people can be in it for the short term. I don't see my business being a short-term thing. If anything, I want to get bigger. I want to be Live Nation. Live Nation, I'm coming for you. But like, so when I was saying about concepts, what I'm talking about is actually, so recently we presented a project. Unfortunately, we didn't get it, but we presented a project for a hotel here. They had a venue in the hotel that wasn't generating any revenue, like nothing at all. In fact, they were struggling throughout the whole F&B division. So we did a couple of events in the hotel. They loved it. They were really impressed with the outcome. Then they brought us in to have a look at another space that they had. It is a great space. They were like, what can you propose to do in there? We went away and we put together an actual proposal of a new venue concept, not just a night concept, a new venue concept that we believe will work.
Yeah.
Nice and intimate, more of a lounge feel, but with an entertainment element, because that's what we do. That's what we're great at. Together with the marketing support as well that we provide. So that's now more the realm we want to kind of step into.
I got you. So you've taken it up a notch.
Yeah.
You become an event company that a conceptor developing.
That's the word I'm looking for. Exactly.
It's developing concept to outlets, even one night or spans over a whole week, or actually rebranding a venue.
That's exactly it. Rebranding a venue.
Yeah. For me, I know the space very well. Does that make sense? And I say stick to it.
Yeah.
There is a niche, and it's actually opening up right now.
For sure.
Because all of these big brands, the budgets are very, very small.
Yeah.
And they're very restricted to so many guidelines. Oh, Hilton, you can't have these people.
Yeah.
Or you can't have that person.
Yeah.
Or you can't have the artwork like that. When you come in as an event company, excuse me, just open the door, serve food and drink, and I will take care of the rest.
Yeah, absolutely.
They will say yes.
Yeah. And see, the thing is,
and if you brand it right, and make sure the people that come into your night knows that it's your night. It's not the venue's night.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, you can shift.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, that's something that, Afrocentric is one of our leading brands, and we do that with Corey Centric as well. So we do the event management side, promotion side, he handles the music side, and that's a partnership we've been running for a few years now. But yeah, it's the one thing that I love about this event is just that it really is about the people.
Yeah.
Okay, the venue does help, I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
You know, we've been really lucky with the venue that we have, Pure Sky Lounge.
Yeah.
Beautiful setting, great view, fantastic. And the guys, Ivana and the team, fantastic.
Yeah.
But it really is about the people. Like, people need to connect, you know? And I feel like there are so many venues trying to do all of this stuff, which is great, but like, it's just another night.
Yeah.
It's another night with another table and another bitchy hostess on the door, which kind of, you know, she decides if you can or cannot come in, if you're wearing the right shoes or top, or if your hair looks like, it's not about that. And one of the things that kind of runs through the events that we do is, you know, good vibes only. Yeah. Come as you are. You want to come in your pajamas? Cool, my guy, come through. As long as you're coming through to have a good time and spread good energy and make some friends, awesome. Afrocentric has been cool because I was actually saying to Corey the other day, like, you know, we've got people that come through and they meet their husbands at the event. Actually, Badria's sister, who's a really, really close friend of mine, my husband there. Yeah. You know, I've had other friends that have come through and, you know, they're all coupled up now and they've been together for years. So it's just being able to create that space. And I think that's why I love events so much, because you're able to create a space that just brings people together, you know, and they're all there for the love of music. And I think like just music has such a massive effect. Yeah. Do you know what I mean?
I got you. I think you seem to, from what the notes I have here, you picked up on the niches. Yeah. There's a couple of niche pockets. You pick them up and you're delivering good service. Yeah. You will succeed. It's happening. Yeah. So well done.
Thank you.
But for me, I just tell you, just be careful in terms of what you jump into. Yeah. And just be sensible, but you will succeed and you're going to be fine. Yeah. Does that make sense?
Yeah, and, for sure.
You know, these F&B people, they are amazing people, same as us. They're trying to make a living.
Of course.
Does that make sense? And I think with the concepts that you have created with your team, they are unique and they will prevail and they will succeed. Yeah. But for me, it's just you know, the promoter. Yeah. To the event companies, which has become very popular because the market has been oversaturated with promoters.
Definitely.
Shit ones.
There's some terrible ones and they just give everyone else a bad name.
Listen, back in the day, maybe 10 years ago, when there was only 5 or 6 clubs, maybe 100 restaurants in here, they were the kings. They were on the town. I know a company. There was one dude, I know the name very well, but we're not going to make him famous. He was running 7 ladies' night every single Tuesday. And every single one of those ladies' night, it was popping.
For sure.
For sure. He was not counting the money, he was weighing the money. For sure. You know what I'm saying? But those days are over because now there's probably about 100 clubs in Dubai, restaurants probably about 6,000, hotels probably about 3,000.
More coming.
Oh yeah,
more coming.
So I feel, no offense, but promoters have lost their touch. Game over. Yeah. So some of them, couple, they kind of caught up with the speed. Yeah. and it's all about now people like yourself and a couple of other companies in the game here. Like, look, Candy Pants is leading the way.
Listen, that's a wicked brand.
Does that make sense?
Yeah,
they're killing it. They're killing it, and whatever.
It's a fun brunch to go to. It's a fun little party to go to. Energy is great.
Listen, wherever you go, and I think you're going somewhere else, but try to learn from them, because they killed their space and they're making a lot of money. They're making a lot of money, but I think they are very, very commercial. Too commercial. You have no idea. It's too much pink over there. Like Pink Panther. And I think with those guys, it seemed to be most of the stuff that you're doing is has an urban touch to it and is very authentic.
Exactly. I think authentic. That's the
authenticity runs through you. I see you.
Awesome. Yeah.
I believe you. If you tell me I'm coming tomorrow, I've never come to your events, but this weekend I will be showing up. You don't have to sell it to me, because you're doing what I think, what you seem to be, you're doing what you enjoy. Yeah. And that's gonna happen. Yeah. And the kind of the truth will be told through you being it at your venues and being that kind of people's person and having a vibe to your own jam. It's kind of you doing it selfishly. Maybe you're doing it for you. No. Then people like it. Come.
You see, that's the thing, though.
Is that how it started?
No. You see, that's the thing. That's never actually how. That's never how I ever.
So you actually planned it. I want to do this Afro night, without putting your love to it first.
So basically, Afrocentric came as a conversation between myself and Corey.
Yeah.
He came to me one day. He's like, "Listen, I have this idea. I want to do this." I'm like, "Okay, cool. Why don't you? This is what you're thinking. This is what I'm thinking. Why don't we collaborate? And why don't we do this? This is what we should."
Yeah.
We did it, and then 3 years later, 3.5 years later, we'll be 4 in March next year. We have, I'll say one of the best Afro House nights. By far. Yep. Quality of music is great. Yeah. DJs are fantastic. We've got GB, Kenny Boots, Corey, of course. We've been able to book some great acts. Ralph Gunn, Monique Bingham. Who else? The Capo. Yeah. So many. And, going into next season, which starts again in September, we've got some really big heavy hitters booked. Next level for the next season. So, but I think it's the thing that I feel like maybe some promoters lose is, this night's not for you, my guy. Like it's not for you, you know. And not only that, like it's difficult also with the venues. Like they try and run clubs but it's all F&B guys sitting in the accounts room who have no connection to the people, just like you said. And I think that's important, and I think that's the key to success. When you take yourself and your ego out of it. I work with some proper egocentric people who we won't mention, but you can see they're not here anymore. They're not doing anything anymore. So I think when you start like losing the people, then I don't really think you have much.
Got you. Okay, let's go back now. Go back to the name. Those guys.
Yes.
So why the name? How did the name come about?
All right.
You need to make me believe it, because I'm going in.
You said that was believable.
Listen, I believe it already, but I need you to make the listeners and our viewers, which are watching this live now, believe it. Why the name? The name makes sense. I get it. Yeah. But I have to challenge your thought process. Please, I'm sorry.
Don't apologize at all.
In a minute, I will.
All right. So basically, I've worked in events pretty much for just over 15 years now. Yeah. And I remember specifically it was a time in my career as well where I was like fucking climbing up fucking palm trees and hanging shit. Yeah. Climbing up trussing when it was on the rare occasions in Dubai. It would gale force wind and rain and stuff, tying lights, sleeping on beaches until supply guys came to put up stages because they were late by 3 hours, running to airports at like 5 a.m. in the morning, 2 a.m. in the morning, and then back again. And I think it just got to a point where it's like, and along the same time as well, I was, building myself up, learning as much as I could, I think it just got to a point where it was like, I'm doing all this work,
Yeah.
which fine, it's my job, but I'm going above and beyond what I do because that's what I do.
Yeah.
That's how I like to work. I'm doing all this work. They're getting all the fame and the notoriety for it.
Yeah.
But it's those guys, this guy over here, who's doing all the work. How? So that's why I decided to come with those guys. Those guys, we get shit done. We're the guys behind the scenes that actually get shit done. So you're able to walk into the event with your USB, clock it in, go, and then leave. I'm the one clearing up. Those guys, we do it.
So for now, you have softened me down a little bit. Now I believe the name a little bit more.
Right.
So, okay. For me, when I heard the name, straight away I thought, okay, must be hip hop parties, urban parties, right. This kind of straight away what my head went to.
Okay.
And then when you told me that you do brand activations and you do like actual events, not like party events, like seminars and meetings and stuff like that. I was like, it doesn't really fit. Yeah. But the name is very dope. That means you have to do 3 times the work in order for me as a corporate guy to give you the gig. Yeah. For nightlife, straight away, it makes sense. It fits. Mm-hmm. When you come into a meeting, it's done. Yeah. I'm ready to sign. I believe you. Does that make sense? Because they represent you and your movement. It's more than a company. It's your thing. It's just a movement. Exactly. Everything I do, like everything I start, has a meaning. Yeah. Even this DXB first, it has a meaning. It's DXB first. Yeah. No one had the guts to do this podcasts in Dubai that I know of. Audio, then camera, 3 cameras being edited and chopped, whatever, and all of these fancy things, and broadcasts in about 7 channels. Nobody done it, so we done it first. So we're the first. I don't care who happens next. You get it? So for me, and it goes in a lot of other things. And I started the concept nobody understands, but I know what I'm selling in 8 months from now. DXB first is my best product that I've created. I've been in business for 21 years and no one understands. This is gonna make me filthy rich if the government don't shut me down. You gotta pay something for DXB first. Okay, no problem. I'll call it Kaiser first. No, don't worry. We have like designers. We can just literally in the office, we can come up with an idea. By the end of the day, we have Facebook, Instagram logo, all brand, and the guidelines, website is already up. Doesn't matter. And we got that. But we go back to those guys event. So like for me, I feel like you have to work 3 times as hard to get those corporate gigs. Look, remember, I did promotion. I always been for the last 8-9 years as a supplier. First of all, I started as an artist. Then I built my dance company, then my theater company. This is back in London, Essex, London, all that good stuff. Then when I started traveling all over the world, supplying entertainment in Greece, in Bremen, and in Hong Kong. So people saw me as a supplier. So like events, it was just like my forte. I can put a circus tomorrow. You have the budget, I can give you a circus. You want a Cirque du Soleil remade? Give me a week, give me money, and I will do it for you, dude. Doesn't matter. Okay, so I understand you. I understand the space you are in, but I kind of like, I don't do that directly, but I am involved with people. So I am your supplier. If you do events, if you need a DJ, I got your back. You know what I'm saying? We got to talk about that later on. Like, but for me, for urban events and nightlife, deal, I sign. But I feel like for corporates, it doesn't. Remember, my opinion is based on people I dealt with in Dubai and the segregation that exists in Dubai and the politics that exists in Dubai and the politics that does exist in Dubai. This is the greatest city in the world in terms of business and business opportunities. But for me, that's what I'm saying. Any name you can come up with, as long as you represent it well and deliver, the word of mouth alone doesn't matter. You could be called Pink Panther Company. You will do business.
See, from my experience on the corporate side that's now, I feel like the name hasn't hindered us at all. I hear what you're saying about having to work 3 times harder, but honestly, to date, I haven't had, I'm not saying that would never happen in the future, sure.
Yeah.
But every meeting we've gone to,
Yeah.
you know, on the corporate side we've worked with, never had an issue.
Yeah.
You know, we've worked with Tecom Group, for
Yes.
example.
Yeah.
You know, doing corporate events for them.
Yeah.
Chalhoub Group is actually one of our biggest clients at the moment. And within Chalhoub Group, all the different divisions and stuff, and brands that we work with, never had an issue.
Yeah.
You know, so I feel like, if anything, they look at the card and they look at the name, oh, those guys. In fact, there was a meeting that Badria and I had a little while ago, and I think they were like, I was telling my boss, he was like, oh, we need the company. And I said to my boss, oh, we'll get those guys. And my boss was like, yeah, get somebody. And she's like, no, we'll get those guys. And he's like, yes, okay, please go and get the company. And she's like, no, the company's called Those Guys. And apparently, like, he loved it. He was like, what? He loved it, he laughed. That's why we were sitting in her chair, having a meeting with her about, okay, what can you guys actually do? You know, and again, it goes back to, this company's not about me. Yeah. Sure, it just is coincidence that I happened to start it. Yeah. My name's on a trade license, but it's not about me. Yeah. You know, I consider Badria a partner. Yeah. You know what I mean? Yeah. You know, whoever it is, you know, whether it's our social media or our PR, like, you know, it's just we're one team together. Yeah. Even so much so, we don't have CEO or, you know, executive or assistant. No, head mischief maker, Bad's design guru, director, amazingness. Like, you know, like, so it's not about ego. It's about we're those guys and to get the job done. Yeah, it doesn't matter. Sometimes I'm sitting at a table with Bads and we'll be going through stuff, and she'll be like, "You need to do this," and I'm like, "Okay, sure." You know, so it's just being able to get shit done.
Listen, and that was my purpose, to dig deep and unlock few levels, and I poked you and you put it out. I like the name. There is a hook to it. There is a hook to it, but I need.
Those guys run by girls. We're girls, primarily, and that's an accident. That's an accident. That's an accident. It just happens to be that way.
But you see what I'm saying? You represent. You gave me 10 more reasons why I should believe in the product. I believe it. And that was the sole purpose of this chat, to challenge you, and you responded back, boom, 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 boom. Yeah, we are those guys event. We got your back. Yeah, we got it. Okay, fine, I got it. So now, do you see yourself as an entrepreneur?
100%. I don't know what else I would possibly do, to be honest, if I wasn't doing this. It's been super hard, I'm not gonna lie. It hasn't by any means been easy. You know, there was a time where I almost had no home, being very honest with you. No money. Like, and I say no money, I mean no money. Like nothing. The metro was too expensive.
Before we're gonna stepping out from that kind of safety zone, 9 to 5 security of the job and the salary and all that good stuff, going into the space of a solo hustler, aka entrepreneur, aka business owner, aka whatever the hell they want to call us. It's a lonely place. Nobody understands.
Super lonely. No one understands. People like, oh, you sure you want to do that? No, you don't want to do that. Like, and you feel, and then you start to feel very protective. Yeah. Like now, I'm super protective. Like even so much so, I'll get a random number like, who can I speak to Monique? Who's this? Yeah, I'll see if she's there. Monique? She's not. Sorry, she's not. But like, it's just, and also you don't want to share things. Yeah. Like, you have all these great concepts. Yeah. And you're scared of like telling someone about it in case, because you know how Dubai is, yeah?
You need to get people to sign NDA. Right? We're having a conversation, sign NDA.
Listen, where's your toilet? Where's the NDA? Give me this. Okay, sign. This down the road, just to the left. But like, it's hard and it's lonely and it's scary and you know, one of the main things I'm really proud of is that we have no loan. Yeah. We have no investors. We have no company credit cards. We have no debts. We have nothing. Like, it's all been self-funded. Yeah. And you know, every time I think, oh, maybe I should start looking for investors, something happens where it's like, oh shit, we just did this. Okay, cool. You know, and for as long as possible, I want to continue to go that way and it's mine. You know what I mean? I don't have to answer to anybody. I don't have to. It's mine. Yeah. it's my, if I fuck up, it's my fuck up.
Yeah.
If I don't fuck up,
it's my responsibility.
It's my responsibility, exactly, But yeah, like, and I think one of the things also that I learned being an entrepreneur is like, it's true what they say about your circle getting small as fuck.
Yeah.
Like, because it's just, you start to, I don't know, maybe you just become more paranoid or something, but you start to see like people's energies and like their bad vibes, and then you start to see fuckery. Like, I've seen a lot of fuckery that I didn't even know existed. But
you know, the most important thing, you just look at it and embrace it and move forward and just...
Yeah, for sure. And now, like, we're in a much better space, much better space. It took a while to get here.
Yeah.
But like, listen, we're eating. We had a nice little lunch and chilling right now. We're eating, we're paying our bills.
Yeah.
We're living, like, everyone's warm and it's
balance.
Nice. Yeah.
As long as the balance there, that's the most important thing. Sometimes dragging in an investor gives you financial freedom and time freedom, because that allows you to hire a bunch of employees that can do multiple things. That mean the progress that you could do in 3 years, you can bring it down in 3 months or 1 year.
Absolutely.
But at the same time, you can still climb down up the mountain.
Yeah.
By yourself.
Absolutely.
And it's even more prettier, I enjoy the process more than anything else.
Yeah, exactly, and that's the thing.
It's just the struggles. Oh my God, I gotta do this. Oh my God, I gotta do that.
But then once you get through that, it's like, fuck, you're looking down. Yeah. Sorry, Mr. Camera.
It's okay.
You're looking down and you're like, whoa, that's so high.
Yeah.
But look at this view up here now, and you've got your cuts and your scrapes and your scars and one eye's out here, but it's like, cool, like I did that. And even better when you've got like the team around you as well. It's like, it's cool. It's important to have that support.
Honestly, it's very important that you have around you.
Yeah.
And I think you keep saying it back and forth. It sounds like you have great people in your circle.
Yeah, and been very lucky as well. Like I said, when I first started, I didn't want to work with anybody. I was very like, no, I'm going to do this on my own. I keep mentioning Badria because she's just the shit. To be very honest with you, no, she's cool because I've been so long working on my own. Yeah. So like I said, it was very hard to like work with people. Yeah. But Badria I work with, Didi I work with, Corey, who we partner on Afrocentric together, and so it's like, it's really cool that I've been able to, whatever guardian angel, maybe, I don't know, is just around me, bringing all these awesome people into my space, and we're able to collaborate and build cool things together. I've been very lucky because I know a lot of people who haven't had the same experience, and I hope it continues. And I'm not saying, look, I will never have an investor. Of course, listen, Beyonce, if you're listening to this, yes, I want you to do your concert in Dubai, okay? Any investors who want to get involved in that, hit Badria, 'cause I don't like to answer my phone. But yeah, well, like, there's a lot I want to do. Yeah. And I know for sure quite soon, like, I would like to start looking at a much bigger picture on a much bigger scale.
Yeah, it's not even that, it's calibrating, just finding people have the same journey, the same thought process, as long as we get the ins and outs and the nitty-gritty bits in and out from the start. There's a lot of potential out there.
100%.
For me, a lot of agencies do this, and a lot of freelancers do this. I do the opposite. Come on, look, this is what I'm doing. I teach you how I'm doing it. Just go and do it yourself. And I have agencies calling us for my artists, and I'm like, no, they're not all exclusive. You can hire, you can do whatever. And I have invited a couple of agencies to come and sit in this table, and they said no, and I'm like,
oh, seriously?
Yes.
No, Dubai's shady. Dubai can be so shady sometimes.
Listen, if I'm not happy, I put it in the social media. If I'm happy, I put it in the social media. If I'm losing it, I put it in the social media. If I'm winning, all of my life in the social media. I'm trying to re-educate my people within my house about what's happening, how to run a real business. At the same time, I'm learning and I'm having a buzz. I'm putting it all out there. I don't care. I physically, whatever they think of me, I don't give a flying monkeys. Does that make sense?
And that's the thing. I think also a lot of people here is that. Okay, so two things. People don't talk to each other, and people aren't honest.
Yes.
So they'll be like, yeah, business is great, we're doing this. No, like, it's okay if it's not.
Yeah.
It's okay if you've lost it. Like I said, we lost a project that we were working on for like months, you know? They turned around and they were like, no, it sucked. It sucked a lot. But do you know what I mean? It's just something else better is definitely going to come along. It happens.
It will.
It's not the first time I've heard no. But like, people make it out like everything's amazing. Right now, honestly, everything is amazing for us, thankfully, right now, you know? But yeah, like there were times, and I'm sure there will be times in the future when it's not. It's okay to say no.
Yeah.
And the thing is, when you say no, things are amazing, I think that's when spaces open up.
Yeah.
And someone can be like, okay, cool. How can I help you? What are you struggling with?
Yes.
And I think that's what, not just in the event scene, but just in general, that's what people here need to focus on.
Yes.
Also, guys, it's not all about Dubai. Don't get me wrong, we love this place. It's a great place. We've been able to start our dreams and meet our future wives and husbands and whatever, but like, Dubai's not the be all and end all. There's a big world out there. Stop arguing over a small little piece of sand. The amount of beefs and bitchiness and backstabbing and this, there's so much more. Make Dubai your playground, your science lab where you test your stuff, and take it somewhere else. I feel like not everyone's the same, but I feel like a lot of people don't have that mentality.
I am only interested in the solution when I run into people doing all of this. I literally just go, okay, I enjoy the entertainment. That's about it. I don't entertain it at all. Does that make sense? And that is maybe what we should do. And literally, look, this is why we're creating this. I'm celebrating you, and I even challenged you for your name, challenged you for it. Sole purpose, so we can talk and people get to listen to it in 1 year or 2 years from now, or 3 years from now, 5 years from now. We're gonna look back at it and go, oh my God, that was a dope thing I did a few years ago. The crazy guy called Kaiser. And I'm like, oh man, that lady, she was dope, you know. And you never know. I'm gonna meet a bunch of clients over the next year or so. Maybe we will need to collaborate. And this is sole purpose. You indirectly invading my network. Indirectly, I'm invading your network. It's just, and for me, like, it goes beyond that. There was an event called the Jump Off in London.
Yeah, I know.
I was heavily involved.
Oh, really?
So I'm trying within time, we will do that here in Dubai. But there isn't enough support from that, you know, the community.
Yeah.
But it doesn't matter. We will do it first and they will come. Because if they don't come, I will fly people from outside to do it. Because for me, like, we are living, making money, happy, safe and sensible. But Dubai is home for now. So I'm making the most of it. Wherever is not here, I want to do it. Wherever has not been done ever in the world, let's try it. I'm not. Let's start 10 new companies tomorrow. I have nothing to lose. We have one life. Let's just enjoy it and just enjoy the ride.
Money. It's not a huge deal.
For me, I'm not really too much about the money. I'm interested in the progress. What's next? What I've done in London is in London. What I've done in Hong Kong stays there. But now we gotta make something of this.
So like at the moment, so there are two projects that I'm super excited about in terms of progress and stuff. So in October, myself and House of Monte Cristo and Diddy Brown, we're starting a new live series. I don't want to say we've booked yet. So we've actually just booked our first act, which we're super excited about. We're currently looking for a venue. For sure. They're wicked.
We'll plug it in again.
Definitely. Two guys from the UK. Vibe is like, they're going to be a sick booking. So that's something that's going to be monthly, starting from October and running through to December, and then hopefully, after Christmas, running through to the end of the year. And then in September, we're also flying out to New York. So I mentioned earlier we do a comedy night. Through this comedy night, we've been able to meet some great comedians. One comedian is Louisa Omilan. She's a British comedian. Fantastic. She writes, she produces, like she's great. We've been very thankfully, we're able to join her on her tour with her and a team to basically help her plan and manage that tour. So we're going out to New York in September. The tour is a whole month from the 12th to the 6th of October. She'll be playing at the Soho Playhouse, which is a big deal. So it's a big theatre comedy venue in Manhattan. So we're super excited about that, and that's just again something that's small that we were able to start here. Now we're going to fucking New York. You know what I mean? Like that's a big deal with a full month run of shows. She's been nominated. She's not nominated, but she's been involved with BAFTA. BAFTA Breakthrough Brit, and she's the first stand-up comedian to ever be given that title.
Wow.
On the BAFTA, and BAFTA's a huge.
I know.
Exactly. You know the deal. Richard Curtis, who does 4 Weddings and a Funeral, Bridget Jones's Diary. Yeah, exactly. Lenny Henry. So she's doing a lot, and she's definitely a comedian that people need to know more about. So we're super excited about that. So that's just 2 things.
Okay. Before we go there, because I think you're going to the part which I'm going to next. Now, as an event person, you developed this company which we called Those Guys Events, which I love it. On the past year or a couple of years, I need you to give me 3 names that you would add as your credit or credibility under your company name. It could be 3 specific events or venues that you've run. Then we're going to do the opposite. What you're going to do with your company or you want to be at or you're competing against. We're going to go back first. Give me 3 names that you would have in the CV or your press kit or your presentation for Those Guys event. We've done bam, we've done bam, we've done bam, and you go like this. Say something. We are Those Guys events right now.
Okay, cool. I think comedy, definitely. So we did Carvin Goldstone. He was our first comedian of the second series that we did this year. In January, he came out, he killed it. Great South African comedian, and we've known him for a little while now. So that was really cool. Full House, UBK. So that's awesome.
That's in UBK. That's in JLT. Movenpick.
Exactly. So that was definitely a very cool gig. Very, very cool gig. The other thing that we did is we launched our new COD night called 46, which I told you I do with House of Monte Cristo. That was cool. I always get sometimes I get a bit nervous when it comes to. Has it
been launched after Ramadan? Just now?
It was launched just before Ramadan actually, and then we did another one. And we got another one coming up in August. So straight off the bat, like Full House did really well. Was really, really happy, really pleased. I think it's a brand that we're going to continue growing. And, we worked with some really cool Dubai-based DJs as well. I mentioned before, Parfa, Megatronic, all of that. So that was cool. Something else that we did, we also started working with Chalhoub. I said
Chalhoub Group,
Chalhoub Group. So they're a relatively new client of ours. But Chalhoub Group, they're huge. Exactly. So we've done quite a bit with them in terms of like rebranding spaces for them. Which is awesome because it's another creative outlet that we're able to do. I think that's something that we're super proud
amazing.
of. Definitely.
Chalhoub Group is one of the best and the coolest group here. They have level for kids.
Exactly. They've got so much.
They have a floor for trainers, and I walked in there and I was like, whoa, and the bags, and I'm like, and that section, oh my god.
Now their spaces have been pimped out by Those Guys events. So if you go down to Chalhoub in D3, you see what we've done.
That's big.
It's really cool.
Now, what's next?
So what's next? So I said to you before, New York. Sorry, I've messed up his whole flow. I'm gonna like.
It's okay. Listen. No, they gotta know. We can say it again and again. No problem. People gotta know. It's Those Guys events.
My mum would be happy because she's always telling me, you need to promote yourself more. I hope you're happy now. Okay. So we're going to New York with Louisa Omilan. We'll be flying out on the 10th and then going out there for a little bit of time. And that show's for a month basically. Finishing on the 6th. Soho Playhouse in New York City. Really excited actually about that. Really, really can't wait. So that's cool. We've got the new live series also happening, which will be happening as of October. Soon, I promise I'm going to announce. I told a few people, but just almost ready. So yeah, doing that, and then
it could be just a goal that you want to achieve. It doesn't
a goal
have
that
to.
I want to achieve. Okay, so there are two things that are definitely happening.
Yeah.
A goal that I want to achieve
With the company.
We want to do a festival, but we want to do like a bigger scale concert. I'm talking like
Remember now,
level.
You have the Coca-Cola Arena.
Yeah, which I really need to check out actually.
No, it's big.
Yeah.
It's
What's
nice.
the capacity? Like 16,000 or 18,000?
I don't know,
or
but think of the O2
yeah.
in London.
Yeah.
It's a smaller version, but it looks beautiful.
Yeah.
Outside and inside.
Definitely need to check out that space. I think the next thing for us is, we want to get into that concert arena vibe, and that's why we're now starting with this live series, booking international acts coming through, some wicked, really, really good acts coming in. But we do want to get to that Live Nation level. I'm not saying it's going to happen next year, but come back to me in maybe 10 years time, and I want you to come into my whole floor office and see what's going on and all the stuff we're doing, and being able to also develop artists as well. So Diddy, he's good on the side in terms of the development of acts and artists. And he actually works with a few already. His background is fashion and brands, with the marketing and the strategy. So that's where that comes into. So that's a really solid partnership for us actually, because together with what we do, what he does, we're able to bring it together, and we definitely want to grow and do a lot more.
Very good.
A lot more there. And then also, we want to get into venues.
Yes.
When I say get into venues, I mean actually having venues, our own venues.
Yes. That's a big investment.
It is a big investment, but that's, I'm not saying we're going to have loads. Maybe one or two. But we've got a few ideas, and that's something also that we're working very hard towards.
Listen, if you put your mind to it, you keep pushing, you're gonna have few bumps along the way, and you will get there. It's part of the show.
Exactly.
That's why we enjoy that's why we enjoy the process so much. Okay, I think we have unlocked all the good stuff and all the even more good stuff. And it sounds to me like as a startup from one person to becoming a little small culture community with you and your friends, etc., it has grown to a small company, which sounds like it's going toward the right path. I was going to even probe you in what marketing tools you use, but I think you seem to have a nice balance of everything. And for me, for that, we don't need to talk about marketing, because I think if you're telling me you have a couple of, you launched a couple of nights and they already working, so khalas, you're already winning. You just keep climbing it, keep making sure, sustain what you have.
Exactly. Stability is super important.
Sustaining
consistency as well.
And being persistent and commit to it. And I think the commitment, it's there. So before we clock out, can you please tell them, our listeners, if they want to, because F&B leaders will be listening to this, and also consumers hopefully will come to this podcast will be shared with all of our B2B clients and B2C, which is the party goers and happy. Let them know the full name of the company and yourself, because most of the time, because if you're not a big brand already, they relate to a person first, then the company second, because the trust happens that way. With Nike, they go to, I want to buy Nike. If I have something problem, then I'll find the CEO. But with us small companies or startup, they have to find that person first. My opinion. This is based on experience only. Okay. I am not sharing something I read in a book. They need to know you first, then they know about your company, and it's easy for them to buy. Can you plug yourself and the company? And that's those guys event. Just let them know how to spell it and where do they find you. Are you on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, LinkedIn, Snapchat, TikTok, and all that madness, or are you just on Instagram?
All right. So we are Those Guys Events. You can find us on Instagram. We Are Those Guys Official. Facebook, We Are Those Guys Official. On the website, wearethoseguys.com. You see the consistency there? And then you can find me on Instagram and Facebook at Mon Belle. I don't know. I'm terrible at this. At Mon Belle. And yeah, all things events.
How do you spell Mon Belle? Because for me, I was like, you have to break it down for those people like me.
Mon Belle, Monbelle, Mon Belle.
When is the next party we want to come into your event that you're running over the next few days?
Yep.
Like 1 or 2, please.
All right, cool. So the next party, we have Afrocentric in Abu Dhabi on the 9th of August. And then we have 46 on the, I don't remember my dates now, the 6th of August, I think. Diddy Don't Kill Me. The first Thursday of August is 46. This is, just remember this date. And the second Friday of August is Afrocentric. This is the one.
That's it. That's it. We're done. That was beautiful. Thank you for coming to the podcast.
Thank you for having me.
No, it's been an honor. It's been a pleasure. And that's most important thing is like what we say. We want people to learn from our true experiences because what we spoke is the truth.
Yeah.
Like uncensored. And that makes it amazing podcast.
Yeah.
Sole purpose. TheXPFirst.com. Thank you. You have been super wonderful.
Man. Awesome. Should we hug it out?
That's it, done. Hey, what's up? Keza Bulila here. Listen to my podcast, Learn the Truth Behind Business and Marketing. Basically being an entrepreneur on the following platforms.